You've never been the one who tries to stand out the moment you enter a room. You don't compete for attention. And still, people remember how it felt to be around you. There's a quiet tension you live with. You don't do anything loud or obvious, yet your presence lingers. Today, we're gently naming what that really is. No labels. No performance. Just something true that often goes unspoken. Take a breath. And let's arrive slowly. There's a common belief that attraction is instant. That it comes from appearance, from charm, from saying the right thing at the right time. But that's never been your way. Your energy doesn't rush. It doesn't demand to be chosen. It moves at its own pace, and because of that, it lands deeper. Your impression forms quietly, almost without effort. And once it forms, it's hard to erase. You're not the type of person who makes hearts race in the first few seconds. Your presence doesn't shout. It doesn't sparkle on command. Instead, it settles. There's a natural confidence in you, not the kind that proves itself, but the kind that knows where it stands. You don't need to fill space to be felt in it. You don't need validation to exist fully as you are. And people sense that. Not consciously, instinctively. They feel that you are grounded inside your own life. That you're not looking for someone to complete you or rescue you. You're already standing on solid ground. And this is where things quietly shift. Because attraction that comes from grounding, not grasping, creates a very different response in others. You don't open yourself all at once. You listen more than you speak. You notice details most people miss. There are layers in you, thoughts, emotions, boundaries, that aren't immediately accessible. Only those who are attentive enough, emotionally mature enough, ever reach them. And paradoxically, it's this very privacy that draws people closer. The less they fully understand you, the more they feel invited to slow down and pay attention. Not to consume you, but to approach you with care. Here's something most people don't notice at first. Your strength isn't rigid. It's not defensive. It doesn't come from bracing yourself against the world. Your strength is internal. You don't get swept away by promises that sound good in the moment. You don't mistake intensity for depth. And you don't abandon your clarity just because emotions run high. To step into your inner world, someone has to be serious, present, emotionally responsible. Anything less simply doesn't pass through your field. And people feel that boundary even if it's never spoken. Sometimes, you might wonder, is this why people are drawn to you, yet hesitate before fully stepping closer? Hold that question gently. We'll return to it. This is the part that changes how you move forward. You are not easily underestimated because you are deeply aware. You know what you need. You know what you don't. And even when feelings run deep, your awareness stays online. Around you, ambiguity doesn't survive for long. Manipulation loses its footing. Games fall flat. Not because you confront them loudly, but because your clarity makes them impossible to maintain. People know where they stand with you. And if they don't, they quickly realize they need to be honest. Beneath all of this, there's a quiet fullness in you. You can be alone and be okay. You have your own rhythm, your own values, your own life. No one is required to fill a gap or fix a wound. Anyone who enters your space does so by invitation, not necessity. And that's why being chosen by you never feels guaranteed. It feels earned. Not through effort or performance, but through consistency, integrity, and emotional maturity. So why do people feel both drawn to you and cautious around you? Because your energy asks something of them. It asks them to slow down, to be real, to show up without masks. And not everyone is ready for that. But those who are, don't just want to pursue you. They want to protect what they've found. And finally, there's one more layer, often the most misunderstood. Your presence carries a healing quality, not because you try to heal anyone, not because you offer advice or solutions, but because around you, people feel safe enough to exhale. They feel allowed to be themselves, to soften, to trust that things don't have to be rushed or forced. You don't save anyone. You don't fix anyone. And still, being near you feels like reassurance. You are not meant to be accessible to everyone. You are not meant to be instantly understood. Your impression forms slowly and stays for a long time. If this message resonates, let it settle without analysis. You don't need to do anything with it. If you'd like, you can gently support the channel by liking or subscribing. Or share in the comments how this made you feel. Even a single word is enough. Thank you for being here. Take your time returning to your day.